gonna start with the Mujandara. It's a comfort food. It's very cheap to make it, and it's good. You can substitute the rice for quinoa if you want. You don't have to do it with rice. It's healthier. You can do, I cooked the rice, and I already cooked the lentils, but you also can use black lentils, which are nice, very nice too. This is the original with rice. So I also saute onion here. So I'm just gonna mix them together. I didn't put any salt or anything in any of it. So, yeah, can you hold it? So I'm gonna start with the rice. You want to fluff it a little bit and add the lentils to it. Lentils have lots of iron, which is very good. And if you use quinoa, it's even better. And just gonna mix it together a little bit. Gonna add the rest of it. So I have a pressure cooker, you know, the instant pot. So the lentil took 3 minutes on high pressure to cook. The rice was a set up button rice. It's about 12 minutes. So now we have the rice and the lentils mixed together. This dish I make all the time, twice a year for the Ramage sale, and everybody loves it. So I'm gonna start with half a teaspoon of salt, sea salt. And quarter of a teaspoon of cumin. You can put more if you want. I would start slow, and then if you want, you can add more. Mix it together nicely. It's a little sticky, but the next day it's gonna be drier. Okay. Now, some people like to mix the onion together with that, and some people just like to top it on top. I also put a little bit of the oil from the frying. So it's either way, you can just spread the onion like that, makes it nice. You can make more onion, it's better. Or you can just mix it together with the onion.
Sarah, how many cups of rice did you use? How many cups of dried rice did you use?
If you use 1 cup of rice, you want to use about half a cup of lentils, but I use 2 and 1. That's the ratio. Onion, I chopped 3 small or medium-sized onion, but I should have, now I see I should have put more onions. But this is like a nice lunch or even dinner with Israeli salad and yogurt on top. It's like really comforting. I used all the lentils and the onion, and it's ready. And now I'm going to use the same one to make the shakshouka, the same fry pan. So I putting some oil, about 2 to 3 tablespoons.
Yeah, okay, sure.
What's the bag to move? Oh, I should move over there?
No.
So. What's this?
For six eggs, I chopped 1 onion and 6 of those garlic cloves. So I'm just gonna wait for the fry pan to warm up and just put it there, fry them. I have the egg in room temperatures. I have tomato paste. Cal, if you don't like tomato paste, you just chop about 2 tomatoes with the juice and put paprika, like a teaspoon of paprika.
Okay.
And it's fine. Actually, the original shakshuka is with chopped tomatoes rather than tomato paste. I like to use tomato paste. I have cumin again. Cumin, paprika, salt, black pepper, crushed black pepper. And this is optional, crushed white pepper. I like to use coriander. This coriander, I always, when I go to Israel, I buy a lot and I freeze it. So, and I also like to use that, which is hawaiian. It's like turmeric with some other spices. I'm not sure what, but it's hawaiian. It's from Israel. I'm sure you can find it at the butchery if you want. If not, you can use turmeric, it's fine. And let's see now if it's hot. We'll put the garlic and the onion to fry. It's good for brunch, for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. It's good anytime. It's very popular among the Israeli. It's originated in Tunisia. The Jewish in Tunisia brought it to Israel. The dish. We just have to wait until it's nice and golden brown. I'll put 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. No, you can hold it, but don't press on there.
Why do you get coriander? So did you say you got coriander from Israel and then you bring it back and you freeze it? Does it not taste the same if you buy it here?
I think you can buy it here. It's ground coriander.
Okay.
You can buy it here at the supermarket. But I'm on my phone, so it's like. So we also need like 1/2 cup of water. I boiled the water a while ago, so it's like warm. When I make it for the rummage sale, I make, I think it's 3 dozen eggs in a big aluminum foil tray, aluminum tray. So then I need the help from somebody just to chop the onion and the garlic. Because
That's a lot. 3
usually
dozen eggs.
it's 3 dozen eggs in one big tray, and sometimes even 4.
Holy moly.
So usually Larry Rubin come and help me with that. He likes to chop. And
That's a lot of onions too. You'd be crying.
yeah, lots of onions, like 5 pounds of onion and 5 head of garlic. The more garlic you put, it's better.
Mhm.
But the garlic takes rule over here, and the onion too. And so just gonna wait a few minutes until the onion fry. Meanwhile, we have this.
Sarah, you said this is comfort food. So when do you eat this for yourself? Is there a moment where you're like, I want this because I need comfort food?
It's just easy to make it, and it's I don't know. I make it once in a while. I don't make it all the time.
Now, did your mother ever make this?
No, I don't remember my mother making it. I remember eating it outside. My mother never, like I say, it comes from Tunisia.
Oh, okay.
So, but I really don't remember my mother making it. She never made this at home. She made the Mujandara. She made the Mujandara, and I remember eating it with Israeli salad on top and a yogurt. Actually, not a yogurt, a leban. You guys know what is leban? In Israel, it's like similar to yogurt. It's lighter. You just put it on top. You warm up the dish. It's warm, and you put salad on top and the yogurt, and it's delicious dinner.
Sounds delicious.
But if you want to make it, like I say, healthier, just use quinoa. It's fine. And I went to Whole Foods to find some black lentils because I personally like black lentils better. I couldn't find any. So you want it to be golden brown to cook a little bit.
Ida wants to know, can you make it with green tomatoes?
Yeah, if you don't mind to use paprika, some people use a lot of paprika, like a tablespoon instead of tomato paste. If you don't like the acid of the tomatoes.
All right, so just use paprika instead, like with whichever tomatoes you wanted.
Yes. But like the original dish, it's with chopped tomatoes, no tomato paste.
Is there rice in the shakshuka?
Not inside, but you can eat the shakshouka and with the Mujandara on the side at the same time. It's delicious.
Okay.
I make the Mujandara and the Shakshouka, both of them for the ramage cell. Every single ramage cell, that's what I've been asked to make. They don't ask me to make anything else. I'm trying to do something else, but they say, no, just do the Shakshouka. So that's what I do. That's what people like.
If we have a rummage sale again in the future, you can make something else, I promise.
Yeah, I mean, we can make so many things. I mean, once you put the water, it's clear.
Carol says we'll eat whatever you want to make, Sarah. I agree.
So I'm gonna start with a quarter of a teaspoon of the coriander. Can you see?
It's sideways.
What?
You have to turn your phone, Sarah.
Okay, can you hold it?
Upside down.
Vertical.
Okay. Just hold it like that. No, it's your finger there. Hold it here. Don't press on anything. Your finger. This one? Yeah, now it's. So the onion still frying. I added quarter of a teaspoon of the coriander. I'm gonna put the same amount of cumin. You don't want to put too much of spice. If you put a little bit of each one of them, it's fine. This is quarter of a teaspoon of salt. You can always adjust it afterwards if it doesn't taste good, or if you need some more salt. And now I'm keeping quarter of a teaspoon of paprika, crushed black pepper, putting the Hawaiian, and crushed pepper a little bit. You can put cayenne pepper, you can put this, or you can skip any of them. It's a matter of taste. See the color of the onion now? It's so nice. Two tablespoons dipping tomato paste. Mix it together and slowly, because it's very hot, you add water. It's about half a cup.
So about a half a cup of water.
Yeah.
Is smoked paprika okay?
Smoked paprika, it's even better. So start with a half a cup, and if you need more, you want to have room for the eggs to fit inside. And you can test it. If you need more salt, you can put another quarter of a teaspoon. So you want to come to like tomato sauce for pasta, tomato sauce. You can use this for pasta too. Like the same sauce. You see the consistency of the sauce.
Looks good.
Yeah. Now you want to lower to not all the way low, but like in a scale of 1 to 8, low to high, I'm on 2. So you don't want to overboil it. I took it off because my stove is electric. No matter if I lower it, it's still very hot. In fact, I'm gonna put a little bit more water. And now I can put the eggs, one at a time.
Sometimes I break the eggs on my husband's head.
Oops. You're supposed to open the egg inside a cup before you put them in the sauce. But sorry if I didn't do it.
That's right. I think this is how everyone else does it too, right?
Yep.
Switch from it to wash.
So how long it took us to make it? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
About, because we started with the Mujandara. So now I want gently, not to break the yolk, to put some sauce a little bit on top. And you see it's on low heat. And I'm gonna cover it. And let's put 5 minutes and see if it's ready. If not, you don't want to overcook it, because if you overcook it, it's gonna be like those black or green circle around the yolk. You don't want to do that. And
So the eggs are like poaching in there then.
yeah, it's like poached egg. But it's in tomato sauce. You can buy Shakshouka sauce already at Costco, the salads.
Oh.
Rose, I'm gonna send you the picture of this, the name of the Shakshouka sauce. They sell it at Costco. I don't know if in Nashua, but
Okay.
or you can buy even pasta sauce and use it. Doesn't taste the same, but
This didn't look like it was that hard to make though in the grand scheme
no,
of it.
it's not. It's so easy to make it, and it's always good. Everybody loves it. You have the protein for the eggs. You have protein in the lentils.
So if you weren't serving it with the Mujandara, what would you serve it with?
If you don't want to serve it with Mujandara,
Yes.
you can do pita bread. You can do a slice of challah bread that you can order at Sarah's Challah.
There you go.
That's a great idea.
That is a really great idea.
No, people
Pita's
like
good.
pita. It's good. People like to dip in the sauce. You know, the dunk the bread in the sauce and eat it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do that, or you can just eat it like that with no bread, no rice. If you're gluten free or you're watching your weight.
All right, so when we have while we're waiting, when we have the next rummage sale, what do you want to cook next time?
I don't know.
You have a couple of months to think.
I learned to make a new dish, which is, do you know what shawarma is?
Mm.
It's
It's
delicious.
It's like meat, or usually it's lamb, but they use a turkey. It's something like a gyro. It's Israeli shawarma, but I learned how to make cauliflower shawarma.
Wow.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
Really, really good. I make
Oh,
it like
make that do another show. I like
Yes,
Do that.
that.
I love the cauliflower.
I can't even imagine what that's like.
Oh, she's ready already.
I'm ready. So I also like to make eggplant salad
Mm.
and also the lentil chopped, you know, the vegetarian chopped mock liver.
Yep.
You make that with lentils, the mock chopped liver?
I make it with lentils. It comes delicious.
Oh, I have to know how to make that.
I saw the kitchen Shirley Lalchuk make it once, and I just follow her and I made my own. You know, I don't use eggs. She used eggs,
Right.
hard-boiled eggs, and I don't.
Okay.
So it's really vegan. It's gluten free. So all this dinner, it's gluten free.
Mm-hmm.
It's vegetarian, but it's gluten free. But I really highly recommend to use quinoa instead of rice and black lentils.
Why? Why black lentils?
I don't know. I like them. They're more, when you bite into them,
Mm-hmm.
they like crunch in your mouth. Those are more soft.
And where did you get them?
They're
Where'd you
more
get-
mushy. I don't know where to get them. I heard that maybe the Indian store
Okay,
market.
they have 'em.
Maybe they have. Okay, 5 minutes past. Let's check the eggs.
You can have it.
Ooh.
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 Ah.
Yeah.
It's still soft, so I would put another 3 minutes. Well, some people like them soft.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can eat it like that. It's fine.
Look what I made while you were doing that.
Mujandara,
Yep. We have our dinner now.
Oh, good.
you see, you just need salad, Israeli salad, and it's fine.
Okay.
Or even you can put hummus.
Yeah, we make our own yogurt, so I'm gonna put a little yogurt on top too.
Yeah, it's perfect. And what else I like to make? I make my own hummus, but lately I'm being lazy. I can make burritos. I can make one day one show with burritos and salad. You know, Israeli likes to eat a lot of salads. So before you start the meal, you have a table full of different kind of salad. cabbage salad, tomato salad, you name it. It's crazy. You need a whole day just to make the salad.
Coming over.
Uh-huh.
My
So,
memory when I went to Israel also, there's a lot of chocolate.
chocolate?
Yeah. They had it at breakfast time, like a paste.
Oh, what's the name?
Like
Like
Nutella.
Nutella?
Yeah, exactly.
Nutella? Yeah, I have one at home. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Also for Pesach,
wow.
no nuts. It's parve, it's chocolate. The Israeli kids like
Right.
a slice of bread with spread chocolate instead of peanut butter.
Sounds good to me.
I know.
Me too.
peanut butter and chocolate. That would be good.
Oh, there you go.
Seriously though, can you show how you make cauliflower shawarma?
Yes, I
Next,
would like.
next.
It's very easy and it's really delicious.
I never heard of it, so.
I know, I just learned about it. So let's see, 3 minutes pass. So we started with 5 and now another 3. And it's harder. I think it's ready.
All right.
So I'm gonna shut off. The stove's still hot, so I'm gonna set up a plate so you can see how you serve it. Move it closer.
Looks good.
Yeah, you see the consistency of the sauce. It's nice, red. It's not brown. And you can sprinkle on top of the rice a little bit. And voila, you're ready to eat.
Wow.
Let's open the eggs. I want to show you the eggs inside.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, like soft boiled.
But yeah, or you can leave it to cook a little longer if you don't like it so. But it's ready.
All right. I bet your cameraman's ready to eat.
We started at 6:30 and now we have a whole.
Yeah,
No, but I cooked the rice and the lentil before.
don't forget to tip your videographer.
Yeah.
He's going to get to eat, so.
Right, Sam's dinner.
Ooh.
Awesome. Does anyone have any questions?
Do you like cooking in the Instapot better with the rice and the lentils?
I love the Instant Pot. I put 1 cup of lentils and 2 cups of water. I mix them together, nothing else, no salt, no nothing. I set it up for high pressure, 3 minutes. It takes 10 minutes to get to pressure, 3 minutes to cook, and another 10 minutes to come down and naturally release the pressure. And it's ready.
And did you cook your rice in there too, you said?
Yeah, Yes, so my Instant Pot has a setup for rice button over here, and it's automatic. See, rice button here.
Oh, yeah. It's similar to ours. We make our yogurt in the Instapot too.
Yeah, I don't make yogurt.
It's easy.
Let's do a demo on that.
It
Yeah,
only takes,
yeah.
it only takes,
Love a demo on that.
yeah, it takes
I
10
make-
hours, so
I make
no.
chicken. I make chicken and it's delicious.
Mm.
You put even frozen chicken, and it's half a cup of water for 4 pound of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to use the frozen chicken. I defrost it ahead of time. And you just put spices and half a cup of water on the bottom. And it's 6 minutes a pound. So if you have 4 pound, it's like 24 minutes and it's ready. But
That's
it
quick.
takes time it takes 10 minutes to get into pressure.
All right.
And yeah, we should do a Instant Pot.
We should.
Okay, all the things you can do with your Instapot.
Yep.
And how do you make yogurt?
Oh, you just,
How do you do
it's, there's a setting on there that you just, we put in a gallon of milk. It heats it up to a certain temperature, and then you let it cool down a little bit, and you mix in some yogurt that you already have, like a couple of tablespoons. You mix it in and stir it up. Then you put it on and forget about it for 9 hours.
And if you don't have an Instapot, you just make yogurt that's with those 2 ingredients, a little bit of yogurt and milk?
Yep, but you have to heat it up and cool it down to certain temperatures, and you have to make sure the yogurt that you're using has live and active cultures. And then we go one step further because Dawn and I like Greek yogurt, so we strain it, and we end up with the yogurt and a pitcher of whey that he uses like milk. I think that's what kefir is. When you
Kefir,
buy
right.
kefir, that's
Kefir.
what it is. Yeah.
So if you go to the farm and you buy fresh eggs, those are the best for the shakshouka.
Mm. And room temperature, you said, right?
Yeah. But I made once for Laura Horowitz. I made the shakshouka, which is with no tomato paste. She doesn't like tomato paste.
Okay. Well, I'll have to try it that way without the tomato paste.
So on the shakshouka, you can put feta cheese, pieces of feta cheese, or goat cheese, or
We did that.
I don't know. You can chop green pepper, saute with tomatoes. You can chop spinach if you want to make it more. This
So
is simple and original.
Mm-hmm.
But you can add so many things. There's this restaurant in Israel which is called Dr. Shakshouka, and it has a variety of shakshuka, different kind of shakshuka.
It's on Netflix. He's on.
On
Really?
Netflix?
Yep. Who's going to feed Phil? Dr.
Oh,
Shakshouka.
right.
Yes. Can you use anything else besides eggs in there? Did you try it? Did you make it with anything else besides eggs?
I mean, you can make pasta. You can put, when you saute onion, you can put ground beef with the onion and then add the tomato paste. And then you put it over Yeah, you put it over pasta or whatever.
And pasta.
Or maybe tofu?
Tofu, maybe?
So that's what it is. I made, Aviv is vegetarian. So I bought the ground, you know, no, what is it? Incredible? No,
Oh, the plant-based.
Incredible meat.
Plant-based
plant-based.
meat.
So that's what I made, the stem cells. It's plant-based, see?
Oh,
Mm.
so can you
I
put like
think
mushrooms in there and things
you
like
can
that?
put mushroom. I made the pasta with the same tomato paste, but it's like a ground beef, but it's not, it's plant-based. With pasta, I don't know. Something different, you know.